Hello, friends. Goodness, we are having some difficulties. There. Sorry about that. My goodness. I was trying to have a second camera set up for to show quilts that I'll be showing today. I wanted to do a little bit of a trunk show, and here muting one, muted both for some reason. Not exactly sure why. And then we were getting feedback. So, goodness. But since you couldn't hear me when I started talking, hi everyone, I'm Tracy. It is just me today. I wanted to give you a little bit of a trunk show of some of the quilts that we have in. I have so many samples and so many cute things. So this one is going to be a little bit casual. I'd love it if you dropped a comment and let me know that you're there. Say hello, tell me where you're from. You can also tell me a project that you're working on if you want to. I'd love to just sort of interact with everyone today and have a little bit of fun looking at really pretty quilts. Really pretty quilts. I feel so lucky to have this quilt behind me today, and I might rearrange a little bit of the furniture so that I can give you a better view of it because it's just so pretty. So bear with me as I figure out the camera angles that I need today. But like I said, if you are watching, I'd love it if you drop a comment and let me know. Hello, Pam McCoy. Oh, you're in Northwest Washington. How nice. Shout out. How's the weather out there? It has been pretty warm here and sunny, so it's been very nice. And I know that sometimes the weather is a little bit crazy lately. As I hear in San Francisco, it's been very unseasonably warm, which is strange for this time of year. So while I'm chatting with all of you, I'm going to move a little bit of the furniture and probably awkwardly pick up the camera and move it around a little bit. So bear with me on that. I was really hoping that two cameras was going to work, and I should have tested it out a little bit earlier. So we're going to go for a little walk. This quilt behind me is called Midnight Reflections. Isn't that just stunning? And Phoebe says that is a beautiful quilt. Oh, and you're from Fleming Island, Florida. And Patricia, hi from Nashville. Yes, Music City. Oh, beautiful. And Pam says it's 70 and partly cloudy in the Northwest. How nice. Hello, Quilting with Helen. Oh, you're in the Georgia mountains. That sounds very nice. I wish I was in the mountains. That sounds a little bit cooler than down here where I am. So as I started to say, the quilt behind me, isn't it just stunning? This one is called Midnight Reflections. It is a block of the month. It was designed by Nancy McNally, and she's using Wyndham fabrics. And it makes an 86 by 86 quilt, and it is a 12-month program. So I'm going to say that what I chose today was I kind of have been hearing a lot. Like yesterday, we had a guild visit to come through Keepsake Quilting. It was fabulous. So if you have a guild that's in the area and you want to come to Keepsake Quilting, feel free to give us a call. They came in, we had a catered lunch for them. They did tours of the warehouse. We did demos for them. I was actually having lots of fun making the demos. I was actually showing how to do pineapple blocks. And Mary Rose says, trying to storm. There's storms in Minnesota. Oh my goodness. So one of the things that they kept mentioning, some of the people in the guilds were talking about how they need to sort of be on a budget. And so it made me think that we have some really great kits that really are budget friendly. So for example, block of the months. This one is, like I said, a 12-month program. It's broken down to $29.99 a month. And you get, at the end of it, you have an 86 by 86 quilt. Just makes it sort of a little bit broken down so that if you can't afford to put all of the money out all at once, or maybe you don't want to, this is a really great option. And so the other quilts that I decided that I wanted to show today, some of them literally we just finished, and I'm so excited. We've been, this is one. There's one that has been in the works for quite a while. So when I get to it, I will let you know the story behind it. But for the most part, all of these quilts are way less than $100 for an entire kit and a pattern. So without further ado, I'm going to show the first one. This quilt the pattern is called Love Lahaina. It is an homage to Hawaii, and that's where the name came from. We've done this quilt in several different fabric collections, and this particular one I've shown before on KQ Live. However, I didn't quite realize there was something special about the fabric, and so I wanted to show it. I'm going to hold it up as high as I can, and then I will tell you exactly how big it is and all of that. But really, really pretty quilt. This is one of our, previously it was a pineapple pattern. These are now what we call our Keepsake Quick kits. And the special thing about this fabric is it glows in the dark. So if you can see all of those fireflies, it all glows. And so the collection that this quilt is called Light Up My World by Alicia Duget. I'm apologizing if I'm butchering her name. And the fabric is from Michael Miller. And so this quilt is 42 by 54. And the quilt kit that has everything that you need for the top and the binding is $59.99. What a fun summer quilt, don't you think? Like, I'm imagining kids playing, going camping with this quilt, sitting by the campfire and making s'mores. I mean, loads of fun for this one. And I forgot to mention that all of the quilts that I am showing are linked in the description below. So whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can actually click on the links and you can go check it out on keepsakequilting.com. So this one I had to show again because we still have several of these. I don't know that we have a huge amount of these, but I just thought it was so cute. And when I realized it glowed in the dark, I had to show it again. I'm a sucker for the glow in the dark fabrics. So if there are any questions, please feel free to drop a comment and just ask a question. I'm happy to answer anything. And so the next quilt, I'm going to go grab actually a pattern over here and some fabric samples that I have. So there are several of us who are big Tula Pink fans. And when we saw that Roar was coming, we wanted to show something different, something maybe that none of the other stores had. And so this next quilt is a perfect example. I happened to see a video by Julie Herman of Jaybird Quilts using this pattern here. It's called Set Sail. Oh, darn. I think I forgot to grab the ruler. Yes, I did. And it uses the Super Sidekick. I feel like it's called a lazy something or other, but Super Sidekick ruler. And I saw a video of Julie using this pattern with the Nightshade Deja Vu collection from Tula Pink. And when we saw Roar, I thought that it might work with that collection as well. And so I just had fabric cards at the time, and I'm trying to see if I've got a fabric that's fussy cut, and I think they're all just in the quilt. So I just sort of tested to see if the dinosaurs would actually fit within the triangle area of the quilt, and they did. So this one's been months and months coming. We were waiting for the fabric to come in, and now we've got it in two colorways. We have got the the set sail kit in Roar. We've got it in 2 colorways. It makes a 48 by 53 quilt. And I'm just going to double check to make sure. Okay, so this one is the blush colorway. And what was funny, let me tell a funny story. So this morning I heard some noise in the store and realized they were about to hang these quilts up in the rafters, and I had to run out and say, please stop, I need to show this on the live today. But here you go. Look at how cute Fussy Cut Tyrannosaurus Rex is. And I'm thinking that maybe if I back up a bit, you'll be able to see it. What do you guys think? Oh, and I should show you on the other one. I'm going to show you on the next colorway. These kits are $64.99, and it makes it's a really nice size throw. You can give it for a baby gift. It's perfect for a toddler bed. All great ideas. Or, an adult that you love that loves dinosaurs, because that's appropriate too. This colorway is called Mist, and this one has a lot of the dotted giant dot fabrics. I was thinking that I was going to have these 2 angles. I set them up so that they were perfect, so that you'd be able to see a full length thing of the quilt, and bam, it didn't work. But I wanted to show you something really adorable. So Natasha, who made these, to quilt it, used the dinosaur stitch on her machine. Isn't that just too cute? Do you see it right here in the white? I thought it was such an adorable way and a quick way to finish the quilting. So there you go. And I just think the little Fussy Cut dinosaurs are adorable. And then you just use, so this is a fat quarter friendly pattern, and it easily uses up the fat quarters that are included. We added a little bit extra of the Tyrannosaurus Rex fabric so that you could fussy cut like we did. So as I mentioned, that quilt is 48 by 53, and it's $64.99 for the quilt kit. So how is everyone? I feel like I'm going to need to do a giveaway. And it's going to be a little tricky because we're not in the KQ Live app. So, do you think I should do a giveaway, you guys? I have a fun little bucket of little extra things that I can give away. So drop a comment and let me know if you think that I should do a giveaway. And we might leave it open so that we give more people a chance to participate. So I'm not quite sure. I'll just maybe ask a question or have you drop a word, and then we'll pick a random number at the end. Or maybe we'll let it sit until the next show and I can give it away then. All right. So, so the next quilt, I hadn't even seen this collection yet, and it's so adorable. So this pattern is called T is for Tiger, and it is the Little Snuggler pattern. This is another one of our Keepsake quick kits. And the fabric collection is absolutely adorable. Let's see if I can find a really particularly cute block. Okay, yep, here. Isn't it so cute? Just a sweet little, there's another one. The blocks all get sort of jumbled. So it can look correct from any direction, but I just thought it was so, so sweet. So this particular quilt is 31 by 38, so it's small, nice little baby quilt, comes together really quickly. The fabric is called A for Animals, and this kit is $32.99. So just a really, really reasonable kit for making a quick baby gift. And what's nice is it's gender neutral, so it's not particularly boy or girl, and I just love that. So, as I mentioned at the beginning, all of the links for the quilts are below, and yeah, that is pretty much it. All right, so this is one that I showed on a KQ Live. We didn't have a pattern yet. The kit wasn't quite ready. And this one is a bigger quilt. It's 42.5 by 66.5. And it uses The Great Outdoors by Stacy East Shoe. So this one is called the Skyscraper Quilt. And it is an adorable and very fast to make pattern. So for this one, we don't have kits per se. What we have is linked below, and it is basically a jelly roll of The Great Outdoors. That is $42.99, and the Skyscraper quilt pattern is $8.99. And like I said, it makes a quilt that is 42.5 by 66.5. And talking about wanting to sit outside by the fire and snuggle with a quilt, this is perfect for that. So let's see. I'm not seeing too many comments. I'm guessing you guys don't want to have a giveaway. That's okay. We're going to do a giveaway anyway. I'm going to go grab my little box of goodies up here. You know what I'm going to do? I want to do a giveaway and do another Stacy East Shoe jelly roll. Now this is going to be open. So because I know a lot of people watch these lives later after it's live. And so I wanted to make sure that I give everyone a chance to win this particular jelly roll. It is super cute. It's Stomp Stomp Roar, which is another dinosaur collection. Really pretty blues and greens. Actually love the colors in this collection. Okay, so let's see. We are going to have you leave a comment below and tell me the name of the Tula Pink fabric collection that we showed the set sail quilts in. And I'm going to leave it open. So if you like, leave a comment with the name of the fabric collection. You don't have to put the designer, you just have to put the one word for the collection below. And on Monday, when we go live again, I am going to announce the winner. So like I said previously with KQ Live, we used to be able to, you used to just have to register and we'd get your address. So I will contact the winner, and that will be the way that we choose the winner there. And so I think we are going to be doing like the quickest live ever, but I did want to just make sure that you guys all saw some really great options, I think, for quilts that are, just reasonably priced and a really great value for the amount of fabric that you get. Really beautiful collections. I just am in love with them. So again, I'm going to slide over so that you can see the gorgeous block of the month behind me. It's called Midnight Reflections, and it's by Nancy McNally. Nancy lives in Michigan, and I actually got to talk to her on the phone a few weeks ago when she mailed us her quilt. I might do a little quick close-up of her quilting because it is just fabulous. So can you see all the beautiful quilting? And I love that she used variegated thread. I am a sucker for variegated thread in quilting. I just think it just adds an extra little pop. And Jean, you are absolutely correct. That is the fabric collection. So all of you who want to participate, maybe don't remember, look at what she wrote and drop a comment below. I will randomly select a winner, but like I said, I'd want you to comment the word of the fabric collection and then like the video, and that's all you have to do to be entered. So thank you all so much for joining and for letting me know where you are in this big world of ours. And thank you so much for participating. I will announce a winner on Monday in the next live. On Monday, we actually have a really, really fun show. So we have Amy Barrett Daffin joining. She is from C&T Publishing, and she is going to be doing a little tutorial with us. She is going to be showing us how to use one of the coolest tools I've seen in a while. It's called the Quilt Genius Design Tool, and it is really just fun for people who love to color, for people who still design quilts on graph paper, for people who just like paper and pens. That will be the show for you. So I hope that you will join. We are scheduled for 2:00. Oh, you know what? Before I go, I want to ask if there is, if the 2:00 time for the lives is a good time for you, or if you would prefer a different time of day. I'm contemplating doing the shows a little bit later in the afternoon, just to give people a little more of a chance to be, done with work for the day. And I would love to know if that would be preferable for you, or if you're not going to catch it anyway and you just watch it later. That's okay too. So, so there you go. If you can leave me a comment with that, I would most appreciate it. Just because I'm trying to, I know that people work, and so it's a little bit hard sometimes to join in the middle of the day. I pushed this show a little bit later than our KQ Lives just because I wanted to give people more of a chance to be like around lunchtime, that if you were taking a break anyway, maybe you wanted to join. But, I'm open to suggestions, so please feel free to let me know if you would rather this be a little bit later in the afternoon, or even maybe in the evening during the week. Happy to do that as well. So just let me know. And as I mentioned, those were the quilts that I'm showing today. If you are just joining in, I hope you'll go back and watch it, because we had some really adorable quilts that we're showing. And I think that I probably will be doing this a little bit, every once in a while, doing a show where we can just show some of the new things we've got, just because we're getting a bunch of things in recently and it's kind of fun. And I thought of something I was going to say, and then it went right out of my brain, because, that's the way the day is going. But I was thinking about the quilts. Oh, I know. Okay. So before I go, I wanted to say that we are really trying to boost our YouTube channel. So if you are watching on YouTube, I would love it if you subscribe and hit the little bell so that you're notified when we go live. But also, if you are so inclined, I'm trying to get our hours up, our watch time hours, so that we can actually link our channel to the shop. And so we are about halfway to where we need to be for our to hit that milestone on YouTube. And so if you are loving our shows, if you want to just put it on in the background and go do something else, go sew, go clean, you don't even have to be in the room, but just hit one of our playlists and let it run. I would so appreciate it, because that boosts the hours, that our watch time hours, and helps our channel to succeed. So I would most appreciate that. And that is pretty much it for today. So thank you all so much for participating and for joining the live and interacting with us. So please join the little contest for the giveaway, and I will give that away on Monday's show and pick from a random commenter. So I'm going to have to check both feeds of both YouTube and Facebook. So thank you again so much for joining us today, and I will talk to you next week when we're going to have a really, really fun show on Monday. Bye-bye. Have a great day, and happy quilting.